has been a while since I pushed the red button that said we're setting up this meeting to gather. It's been a few weeks, and there comes the
so nice to have Bruce back, but he's so slow.
I'm so sorry. I'm so previous. Oh, then my little Post-it note just shrank into the little thing here. It's hard with hoofs.
We don't know what you're saying.
Previously on the Elephant in the Room session, Dr. McFoxy discovered the creatures had come up with a plan to send Wally, the cantankerous cockatoo, to meet Sparky's grandma. Ooh, wow, that sounds dangerous. The overbearing head of the dragon household. The creatures defended their decision because Wally was telling Ernie, the elephant, to be more selfish and bossy, just like him. Wow, that really sounds dangerous. My Post-it notes. So Wally had to go and then Grandma needed a companion, and that was a great solution. Sparky came and got Wally and introduced him to Grandma, and they haven't been seen since. Oh no, maybe this week they'll return. Oh, they're here. So I guess they returned. The creatures are also contending with a very confused monkey. One week he was a Monsignor, the next week he was from another planet. The last session he declared that he was the Prime Minister of Canada. Wow, yeah, he does sound confused. I should have read this beforehand. The creatures never know what they will say from session to session, but both Reginald and Donnie were missing. Oh, but they're back. And that was the last session. So they're this session. So let's check in on them and see what is happening in this Elephant in the Room session. And that's my Post-it note. And thank you for being here. And I'm glad we could be creatures together. And
well,
Dr.
one
McFoxy.
thing I am very happy about is that this monkey is gone today. He's gone crazy, Dr. McFoxy.
Oh, let's not start like that.
It's busy.
Well, you know it's true.
Anyway,
how come I can't say the truth?
Reginald and Donnie, we are so happy that you are here. I am delighted that you are here. Partly because I didn't understand anything that happened last week. And so perhaps the other teachers could help perhaps explain to everyone else what happened, because it was all very confusing.
I have no idea what happened, to be honest.
No, I'm just worried. I'm so worried. I want to know if anyone has seen Wally. Sparky, is Wally there? Have you seen Wally? I'm so worried.
Yeah, Wally's here.
He's there and he's alive?
What? Yeah, Wally's fine.
Whoa.
What is
wait a minute. Whoa, hold on, hold it. Wait, please, just hold it, okay?
What am I holding?
I got a question here. Yeah, I remember that he was going. We were gonna, send him with the grandma because, what happens, you know. But he's still there?
Yeah, he's still here. Wally and Grandma like each other.
Did they go on a date?
They're both being so much nicer. They went away for some of the time since we saw each other last. I don't know how long. It's hard to keep track of calendars.
They went on a date and now they like each other?
They went away for a whole week.
Well, she didn't eat him? I mean, wow, we were really hoping they would like each other.
Can we? Is Wally there? Can he maybe come and talk to us?
No.
I can ask him.
No.
Just a second. I'll ask him.
We don't need
Wally, they want to talk to you, Wally. They don't think that you're alive.
I thought we've gotten rid of this guy.
Hello.
Oh, Lord.
Hello, I love you all.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Wally, they don't believe me when I said that you were still alive.
Oh yes, I'm very alive, more alive than I think I've ever been before.
Why is this?
Oh, I'm in love. Oh, love. Great mystery of life, I've found you. Oh, love. The greatest love of all.
How exactly does
find a dragon?
Oh, he does this all day long now.
With a dragon? You're in love with Sparky's grandma?
Oh, yes. Oh, you have no idea how similar Similar,
she
the
is a
dragons.
dragon.
Yes,
You
very
are a
similar.
cockatoo.
Oh.
This does not go together.
No, it does. You don't realize there is a great similarity between species and spirit. And I do believe in my own, of course, my own research and knowledge, extensive knowledge in the subject of, genetics. I do believe that dragons, they evolved from birds, or birds were first, and then dragons came later. They just developed more of a, protections. Whereas I believe cockatoos were there before dragons, and then dragons evolved from cockatoos. I believe so. Therefore, we're sort of genetic relatives, but of course not real relatives, because that would be strange, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
I
if
don't want to
I
be like the
may.
royalty of England. No, I don't. I want to be, but species-wise, I think we're similar. We're very, very similar. Yes.
Well, if you were to take into consideration the whole theory that the dinosaurs evolved into birds, then I could see some sort of a connection between, let's say, an ancient dragon and a modern day fowl such as yourself, Wally. Howsoever, the order of development would say that it would have been the dinosaurs, the dragons, that sort of thing, and then the birds.
Well, don't forget the
following
cats.
along second.
No, they were first.
Reggie, don't forget cats were in there. They're very ancient. We are a great species.
It started with I believe it's called, I don't know, paramecium or something. And then that became a fish. And then the fish became a bird. And then the birds flew and some didn't. And the ones that flew became dragons. And the ones that didn't became cats, I guess.
But
cats.
Cats.
They were here. They didn't become anything.
All other creatures. I believe that humans evolved from cats.
But it's a dragon.
Yes.
A really old dragon.
Yes,
And
Yeah, with lots of wrinkles.
She's directly related to the cockatoos of the ancient world.
So you're related.
she's old.
Yes, of course. Cockatoos are an ancient species. In fact, they say that in the ancient writings of Atlantis, which of course was prehistoric, the ancient writings of Atlantis spoke about the
Sparky,
cockatoo.
how old is your grandma, Sparky?
Oh, you don't ask grandma that.
Oh, she's 5,000 years old. She's 5,000. She's told me. Yes. And of course, before that.
So how much does she weigh?
Oh, don't ask
dear.
that. She's very
You are
trim.
really
She's
asking
very-
for it now, Bruce. You don't ask these questions at all.
she's
I've been
sexy.
away.
said
I
that.
forgot.
Look,
Sorry.
Yeah, you are
For a
very,
dragon.
very confused.
Well,
beautiful, sexy. Yes.
Dr. McFoxy, I believe you brought up a point that I would like to follow up with. And that is, Wally, if you are in fact saying that you are a direct relation to Sparky's grandmother, then should you be romantically involved?
No,
It's
I'm not
like dating
speaking
your
in the
cousin. That's not.
No. It's not like the royalty. It's not anything like that. It's more genetic, you see. It's more the fact that, I mean, like there was a time when cockatoos read the ancient writings of Atlantis. Obviously, you have not, because they tell you about all the cockatoos that were there, and the dinosaurs, and the fish. And then from that, the dragons evolved. And then from the dragons came the cats.
Dr. McFoxy, feel free to jump in anytime. He will take over this whole
I don't even know
session.
exactly what to say.
And then the monkeys came from
It's all
space.
still very, very confusing and quite disturbing.
Well, yes, it's very
I don't-
confusing because as a scholar myself, Wally, the ancient writings of Atlantis to which you refer, I really have not come across them anywhere.
No, you
So
said
if
you're
you
not-
should happen to have a copy handy, I would be more than happy to look them over.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
he has to
well,
go write them down first.
I asked you.
And Wally can't actually read
Doctor,
anyway.
Reginald, are you a doctor?
Really?
Are you a doctor?
Sparky, what did you say?
Can we just pause here just for a moment?
I didn't hear.
Sparky, you said something that was confusing. You said that Wally can't read. Wally, I thought that you went to school. How can you not read?
Oh, reading is, I adore it. Reading and flying. I fly while I read. Now I love while I fly, and I read, and we read together, and we sing songs and do happy dancing on the mountains.
So that would be a no.
We're glad you're happy.
Yes, we are
Definitely a no.
And he
very
keeps
happy.
Grandma happy on ancient.
But you see, Reginald is not a doctor, so therefore he wouldn't know the ancient writings of Atlantis as
Wally.
educated people do. But I'm just saying I'm happy. It doesn't matter. None of this matters anymore because I am in love.
Oh, good.
So are you really telling us that you've never been accidentally singed?
Oh, no, of course not. She fully respects me as her genetic superior.
Oh, if you go ahead and tell her that. Let's see how well that goes over.
No, she loves me. She does. I believe our love is pure. First time I looked into her eyes.
If you said, I am your superior to her grandma.
Do you think when she said, I like you so much, I could just eat you up, that was a metaphor?
Oh.
She hasn't said that. She goes, she has threatened to burn me a few times, but that was just in haste. I believe that mostly when we looked at each other, when I first looked into her rather reptilian eyes, and she looked into my rather gorgeous cockatoo-ish eyes, we made an immediate contact, and within each other we saw the spheres,
No.
We heard them.
No. No. If I may.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry. I got it.
Yes, go.
Please. I got
Help.
it. Every time, we listen to this bird, we who knows? He's making it up. He's not making it up. He's making up half of it. Who knows? But here, right now, right here, right this thing, we have a possible witness. Sparky.
Yes.
What has your grandma dragon said to you, if anything, about the bird?
Tell them, Sparky. Tell them.
Well, she likes him.
Okay.
Doesn't just like
good.
it.
But she doesn't think that he is superior to her. She doesn't think anybody is superior to her.
We haven't exactly discussed.
If he said that, she would eat him.
Well, our relationship hasn't progressed to that point, but I believe probably in a couple of weeks we will be able to have that open discussion. And I'm sure you'll agree with me because I am the male.
She's a big dragon. He probably wouldn't be much more than not even an appetizer.
But Wally.
Oh, intellectual.
Wally and Dragon, what girls are the superior?
Oh yeah, she's told me that. She has told me that, and I will.
She's the boss of all the dragons.
I will comply because I do think she's pretty superior.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
What was that? What? What? You said no. Go ahead.
Me?
Wally. Yeah.
Oh, I said she's superior in every way.
What?
Her wings. This
is being recorded. I've hit the record button. We heard that. That was on tape.
Her teeth just shine in the sunlight when she blows fire. It is like a primordial eruption of...
Wally, Dr. Cotswallop, are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm wonderful. I have never felt this way before. There was a brief period where there was one of my followers that would stand there and look at me with such admiration. Of course, I had many of those, but there was one in particular that was rather bird-like. And of course, we never spoke though. But I did feel a little twinge in the areas of the heart. But now my heart is so rich, so ebullient,
I don't really believe you.
obscuffated by the omniscience of the...
Okay, Dr. Codswallop, I'd like to ask you just one more follow-up question. Dr. Codswallop, you haven't been, by any chance, bathed in marinades, have you?
Bathed in what?
Marinades.
She wants to know if she has primed you up to be dinner.
I don't believe so. What would you consider? Well, we did bathe in a tropical cove together, but I believe that just made me salty. I don't believe that's enough.
Oh, salty cockatoo sounds delicious.
Of a meal. I'm only a small wee thing.
Um,
She prefers large things like, well, elephants, for instance, and she prefers things
Not
like.
going to eat, Ernie.
Well, I told her that if she wants an elephant, I know where to find one. Not that I would be.
I'm really sorry.
I love her more than Ernie. I'm sorry, I do. I just do.
I hope Ernie heard that.
Oh, he's not here. He's not here. No.
Yes, he's around here somewhere. He was here.
Oh, probably he's afraid to see me because yes, he feels
Because you would rat him out and serve him as dinner to Sparky's grandmother.
not exactly.
So I think we've heard enough from Wally. Bye, Wally. Go tend to Grandma.
Well, Grandma's wonderful. Go ahead and tell them, Sparky, that your grandmother and I are blissful, right?
They're really sappy.
Yep.
That's probably very gross for you, Sparky. I'm so sorry.
Tell them of the songs we sing together.
Oh, nobody wants to hear these songs,
No.
They sing
Poetry I
songs.
recite.
And as long as he keeps talking and saying nice things about her, she's happy.
Oh, the poetry, because so many things rhyme with dragon, I found.
All right, so let's look for some positives in this.
Well, I think a positive.
You were saying that this has improved your situation with Grandma.
Well, that's
And now she's not paying attention to me at all. She's busy with Wally.
And I like Sparky's brother too. I thought I would hate him, but actually, the grandma has shown me. I don't call her grandma, of course. I call her darling. Actually, she prefers. She loves the little brother, and therefore I love him too. And she does love Sparky in her way.
How does a little brother play with? Like, are you safe with him?
Oh, no, I don't feel safe with him, of course. That's why I'm always under her wing when the brother comes out. All the dragons. I mean, I don't trust any of them other than her because she's like me. She's a kindly dragon, I find.
Well, you know what? To each his own.
Okay, she has ravaged and pillaged and burnt.
Bruce, would you have your hand up?
I have another Post-it note here. I have so many Post-it notes. This one's yellow.
You do have a lot of them.
I do have a lot of them, and I just said birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, not mine. No, not my birthday. I think it's our group. This group, I think, has been now getting together as elephants and donkeys and cockatoos and zebras and dragons and cats.
I was thinking that it was much longer than just 1 year.
It only seems longer because we never make any progress at all. By the way,
you got that right,
I've made progress.
You got that right, Doc. Yeah.
Progress.
So should I mark out the happy part and just read the birthday?
No.
If it wasn't a group, I would not.
It's a happy. So I don't.
It's just on your Post-it note anyway, so it doesn't matter what.
Well, birthdays are wonderful, and I celebrate the meeting of all of you. I celebrate the meeting.
Can we mute him?
You know what? Let's move on. Does anybody else have anything they would like to share?
I do have stuff to say because I have good news and I have really bad news.
That's wonderful.
I will start with the good news, of course. So I guess these people who live in my house, I guess they belong here. I didn't know this all this time. They're the lady who gives me my food. They're her kids. Whatever. Anyway, they are going back to school. I'm so excited. So I get my house back. This is very good news. Okay. So thank you for not solving my problem. I solved my own problem. But the bad news is very bad. So these crazy neighbors next door, they are so stupid. I don't know why anybody would do this. They got a puppy. And so every time I go outside into the backyard, I hear this stupid puppy. Hey, hello, hey, how are you? Hello, are you a squirrel? Hello. I cannot believe. So one time, I'm like,
That sounds lovely.
no, it's terrible.
Why
So I
is it-
sneak out. I go to see Ernie, and this puppy, she's follow me. I'm like, what kind of crazy? I don't know who would get the puppy. I mean, they have to go outside to pee and poops. They don't catch mice. I mean, what good are these puppies? They bark at everything.
Why are they always saying, hey, 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 and hello, hello, hello? Why is that always their speech?
I don't know. I guess she wants to talk to me. She thinks I'm a squirrel. I don't know.
I've discovered that with every dog. There's a hey, 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 and it annoys me.
Perhaps. I mean, it sounds like there's some conflict that needs to be kind of fleshed out and
Yes,
resolved.
and I have a plan for this. Sparky's going to come and take this puppy away to Grandma.
No, Sparky's not going to do that. No.
Well, it worked for Wooly.
Perhaps the
No.
puppy can join us in the group.
No, this is a terrible idea. Why would puppy come to the group?
I would like to understand the workings, the inner mind of a puppy. I would enjoy that.
Nobody. There's no intermind.
I
It is
believe there is. I want to understand the
food,
meaning behind the
and
hey,
smells.
hey,
That's
hey.
it. There's no thinking deep thoughts in there.
I think there is. I think there is. I think they mean something by the incessant.
I think
They're
we should.
delicious, though.
First participant in the group to not have.
Okay, so let me just say, this is a very bad idea, and I am fully against it.
Well,
I re-
Doctor, if I may, I've always felt the best avenue toward conflict resolution is facing the situation. And so, as such, would cast my vote for allowing this new puppy to join us.
You know
After
what? I
all,
used to like you, Reggie.
I'm
Well,
raising.
if I may continue, Simone, please, if I may continue, in my humble opinion, the more we have in the group that are not Wally, the better off we will be.
Wait, where
She
did he
could be
go?
Wooly Jr. You don't know.
Where did Wally go? I went to tell the female
Oh,
about Wally, and she was so happy. And even though I've never really seen her happy, but she was happy about Wally being in love, and I went to tell her. And so I'm happy. And also I heard you talking about birthdays, and okay, it's my birthday. I never knew I had one. And
Happy
but
birthday.
I like the puppy, Simone. Remember when you came and you hid here? You were running away from the puppy, and the puppy stood out, and we talked and talked. I mean, well, I talked. Puppy mostly just kept repeating the same
Yeah.
word.
I had to show that silly puppy how to get home. She forgot everything. And I'm like, go away, puppy. And she followed me all the way
Well,
home.
then that's perfect for the puppy to join us because the puppy is, we know, would be easily to find anyway.
The puppy
Yes.
needs to learn how to communicate better, I think. And that's what we all do.
Well, she can't finish a sentence because it's like, oh, so yesterday, squirrel. And it's crazy.
Sparky, you wouldn't eat a puppy if they came to the meeting, would you?
I wouldn't eat it at a meeting because the puppy would be somewhere else. But if a puppy was near me, maybe.
You wouldn't come to my enclosure and eat a puppy because the puppy's welcome with Simone in my enclosure. I like both of you here.
Dr. McFoxy said I can't go to your place anymore.
Why?
I'm not supposed to visit people.
Well, you
I
did
only
go
went to
wrong.
get Wally to keep my grandma from bothering me.
Well, that all worked out great. So obviously visiting each other would work out great. That's why I'm going to go see Donnie.
Well, I
You
think
don't
we.
even know where Donnie lives.
How are you going to get there? You don't fly
just,
like me.
Bruce, were you going to say something, please?
Yeah, I think our audience person Paula is I didn't know that was her species, but she's a puppy.
Oh,
Oh, yes, she looks a bit like a puppy.
Oh.
Yeah.
yes.
And she's been here the whole time. And we've been talking about her right in front of her face.
I don't mind. I tell her all the time.
She
Okay,
hacked
puppy,
my
finish a
internet.
sentence once.
Did she hack your internet or mine?
I
don't
don't know
know.
how she's not smart enough to figure this out. So I don't know what this is. I I'm so sorry, puppy, but you are crazy, okay?
She
If
can't
only
say
you
more
think
than the
around
one
the cat
word.
More, not me.
We'll teach her to communicate until she
No,
learns.
The puppy will join us in future
What?
sessions. Welcome here, puppy. We really welcome you to our group. It's going to be wonderful to get to know you and to help resolve some conflict between you and Simone.
Yes, I solve one problem and I get another. Thank you so much for this.
That's life.
So on our birthday, we get to not sing, but we do could agree that it was a happy birthday, but we only have about a minute before the next session. So
I have a question.
we have a new person or a new creature.
Dr. McFoxy, are you asking about Wally being marinated because you're hoping there's some leftovers nearby for you?
Well, if there were bones, I would certainly eat the bones. But no, that's not why I was asking.
I don't think Simone wouldn't your grandma eat a fox.
Well, no. Oh, you mean Sparky's grandma eat a fox?
Yes, I mean I think her grandma would eat all of you except Wally, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because of the
Oh, give her time. Give her time. Trust me. Trust me. Just give
You'll
her
get
time.
tired of this guy.
And Ernie, Wally said that that grandma should go eat you.
Well, he said that he was going to bring her to visit me because I'd really like
No,
to.
don't let him come because he already told grandma.
I
Grandma
want to meet his girlfriend.
No.
Well, let's not judge people.
Oh,
or
I'm
other
judging. I'm
creatures.
judging very much.
Wally isn't here right now. Wally is
Doesn't
off.
matter.
I don't
Good
think
thing.
any
Good thing
creature,
too.
whether
Good
they're
thing.
mythical
Yeah.
or real.
I don't
Dr.
need people to be present to
Yes,
be
Bruce.
judged. I can
Dr.
judge
McFoxy.
anytime, anywhere.
Bruce.
I've understood that this room is going to be moving to
Oh.
Sundays moving forward for the next few months.
Yes.
So I also believe I just heard there is a new creature that has joined this group. We welcome all that join, listen and learn and love together.
Mm.
We have
What's
about
your name, puppy?
1 minute.
Bailey,
What are we going to do about Bob Audience?
What's the puppy's name?
Bailey.
Bailey.
Bailey,
Puppy said that, but I couldn't hear. It was like,
Bailey,
Bailey,
I
hey,
hear.
hey,
Oh,
hey.
I'm so excited that I get to see Bailey on my meeting by 1 time a week
We
to
can all
get
be
away
friends.
from everything and talk
No,
about
we
real
don't.
things.
Simone.
I'm excited to see you too, Simone.
Yeah, I know you are. Hello, hi, hello. I'm not a
Oh, wow,
squirrel.
you can say more. I didn't know.
Donnie, as a founding creature of the elephant in the room with Ernie,
Yeah.
could you close out our meeting and
Oh.
help us move to the next session?
Sure. Yeah. I guess, I mean, yeah, what's involved? I mean, yeah, I can do it. Yeah. We're done. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
bye.
I like this. Short and sweet, to the point.
We'll
Good
see you all
job,
next
Donnie.
time.
Bye.
Yeah.